Diving into our lesson for all things related to analytical procedures, let's talk about it. Well, ratio analysis, we know, is going to be a great way to conduct analytical procedures. That's really the cornerstone of everything we're going to do. These ratios are going to allow us as auditors to use critical thinking. We're going to look at a ratio. Is that ratio in line with expectations? Now, for other exams, except for our good old tax exam, you're going to have to, or you had to if you took these exams already, memorize many of the ratios that you're going to see in this lesson. A lot of them are just copy and pasted slides from those courses far, and depends on when you're taking this exam if BEC is still a thing. But business exam, right? On these exams, many times ratios are going to be provided in an exhibit, usually called like analytics definitions. That may change by the time you're listening to this. However, not provided for the other exams. So that's what I would say overall. Just memorize the ratios because they're on so many different parts of the exams. Don't worry about if it's going to be provided or not. Just memorize them because once you memorize them, you really understand them and you can apply the ratios without having to worry, oh, did I get the numerator wrong? Or did I get one item in the denominator wrong? Now, regardless of which exams you have coming up, I highly, and I put that in caps, and I don't normally put things in caps, so I recommend you memorize all of these ratios. Now, for audit, even though they are provided, which I'm not going to say that's going to always be the case. Usually they're provided, but take that with a grain of salt. You need to know these ratios so well that you can critically think about the impacts to them and how they can indicate fraud or error in those statements. It's much more difficult to think critically about these ratios and what they actually mean if you're not familiar with them. So having them in front of you and, again, understanding what factors contribute to the ratios, so then you can assess, is this an efficiency ratio, a liquidity, solvency, etc. Like, what is that ratio going to tell you about a company? Lastly, if you've got, like I said, other certain exams coming up, you might as well get a jump on this memorization. Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.